There you are again, thinking this time will be different. You'll spend, you'll swipe, and you'll handle it later. But you've been here before, staring down the numbers that don't lie. I think you need to hear the tips for using your credit card responsibly. Here you are, staring at your card agreement like it's a foreign language. But let me assure you, understanding your card's terms is not just advisable, it's essential. Not fully understanding the agreement could lead to costly mistakes. Take a moment to read through the fine print. What's the interest rate? Is it fixed or variable? What are the fees associated with late payments? Understanding these fees is crucial in managing your credit effectively. As a reminder, interest rates can fluctuate, so knowing under which conditions they change will empower you to make informed financial decisions. And don't overlook the grace period. This is the time frame within which you can pay off your balance without incurring interest. Typically, this period ranges from 21 to 25 days, but it can vary by issuer. Remember to check for additional features such as rewards programs or fraud protection. Are there limits to your rewards? Do you have access to customer service that can assist you at any hour? Being aware of these perks and potential drawbacks will help you utilize your credit card to its fullest. So take a deep breath, get that agreement and read it. Know what you are signing up for. Because in this game, knowledge is your strongest weapon. The sweet silent call of procrastination. You thought you had more time, didn't you? But that's the thing about deadlines, they don't care about your plans. And the consequences? They are more than just a little late fee. No, my friend, it's a ticket to the dark side of credit. Here is what you need to do to keep those late fees at bay and your credit score intact. Every time you make a purchase, consider making a payment. This strategy helps keep your balance low and your credit utilization ratio in check. Consider paying off the full balance if possible. This way you escape the interest trap while keeping your payment history spotless. Set calendar alerts the week before the payment is due. These reminders are your early warning system because a proactive approach is always better than a reactive one. You think you know when payments are due, but let's be real. Things slip through the cracks. Regularly check your credit card statements for due dates. Some cards may change their billing cycles and you don't want to be caught off guard. Life happens. If you are facing financial difficulties, reach out to your credit card issuer before missing a payment. Many companies offer hardship programs that can provide temporary relief, such as deferred payments or lower interest rates. Proactive communication can lead to better outcomes. Timely payments aren't just responsibility, they're a stepping stone to a better financial future. The sweet allure of minimum payment. It's tempting, isn't it? Just a small amount, enough to keep the wolves at bay. But let me break it down for you. It's a trap, a deceitful illusion that can lead you into the abyss of debt. Did you know that the average American carries over $5,500 in credit card debt? Don't be a statistic. And most are trapped in the cycle of making only the minimum payments. Let's do the math. If you have $500 balance with an 18% APR and you only pay minimum of $25, guess what? It'll take you nearly 2.5 years to pay it off. And in the meantime, you'll fork over a whopping $133 in interest. That's like pouring a water into the bucket with a hole in the bottom. Here is how to break free and regain your financial footing. Aim to pay more than minimum due each month. Even an extra $50 can make a substantial difference. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau suggests that paying a little extra can shorten the life of your debt and reduce the total interest paid. Tax refunds, bonuses, or even a side hustle paycheck can all be put towards your credit card balance. Consider using that extra cash to tackle your debt. And most important, establish clear, achievable goals for paying off your credit cards. Perhaps you aim to eliminate one card entirely within 6 months. Those small victories add up and can motivate you to stay committed to your financial journey. Each payment made beyond the minimum is a step closer to the freedom. You're standing on the edge of temptation, aren't you? That sweet new gadget, impulse buy, it feels justified. But before you swipe, let's talk about something crucial. Credit utilization. You may think maxing out your credit card is okay, but let me give you the cold hard truth. Keeping your utilization below 30% is a common rule of thumb, but why not aim even lower? Experts suggest keeping it around 10%. Why? because every dollar matters. Your credit score is like a shadow lurking behind every decision you make. Did you know that your credit utilization ratio accounts for nearly 30% of your credit score? And with higher utilization comes higher interest rates, making it harder to escape the debt trap. So before you hit that buy now button, ask yourself, is this worth it? That means if your limit is $1,000, aim to keep your balance below 100. Control your spending and build your score. Oh, there it is, the dreaded alert. You think it's just a number, a little plastic card with some fancy digits. But your credit limit, it's a line in the sand, and crossing it could spell a disaster. First things first, set up alerts. Don't wait for a bank to do the reminding. Customize notifications to ping you when you reach the 75% of your credit limit. This little nudge can save you from spending what you don't have and help you avoid those dreaded over-limit fees. And while you're at it, let's talk budgeting. Ever heard of 50-30-20 rule? It's a solid guideline to allocate 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. Make a plan for your credit card spending. If you stick to your budget, you'll avoid the all too familiar "oops, I maxed out my card" panic. And if you want to know more about 50-30-20, consider watching this video where we cover this topic in full. But here is a pro tip. If you find yourself constantly approaching your limit, don't be afraid to ask for a credit limit increase. This can give you a little breathing room and can positively impact your credit utilization ratio. Just promise me you won't treat it like a free-for-all. Use it wisely. Remember, staying on top of your credit limits isn't just about avoiding fees. It's about crafting a future where you dictate the terms. There you are, living your best life. But wait, what's that? Your credit card statement just dropped in your inbox. You think, oh, I'll get to it later. But listen closely, because ignoring that statement, that's a slippery slope. Let's face it, mistakes happen. Whether it's an unauthorized charge or double billing, you've got to keep your eyes wide open. A recent study revealed that nearly 1 in 4 consumers find errors in their credit card statements each month. That's right, 1 in 4. Are you feeling lucky? Take a few minutes. Yes, it's worth it. Check each charge against your receipts. Was that impulse buy really yours? Or did someone swipe your card while you weren't looking? And here is a pro tip. Look for patterns. If you notice that recurring subscription that you forgot about, or that annual fee that's creeping up on you, now it's the time to act. Cancel what you don't use and keep track of those pesky fees. Catching mistakes early can save you headaches down the line. You don't want to be the person who discovers fraud charge months later. Wait, where is your card? That sinking feeling in your stomach, you know the one. According to Federal Trade Commission, 15 million people are victims of identity theft every year. If it's gone, you can't afford to waste a second. Here is the deal. If you can't find your credit card, act fast. Call your card issuer immediately. Most companies have 24/7 hotline ready to help you. Just one call can freeze your account before any unauthorized charges pile up. It's your first line of defense. And let's talk numbers. Last year, approximately 50% of consumers didn't report the lost or stolen cards right away, leading to losses averaging $1,000 per victim. You can't let that happen to you. But don't stop there. Monitor your accounts closely after reporting. Most credit card companies will cover unauthorized charges, but you need to act swiftly. You typically have just 60 days from the statement date to dispute any fraudulent charges. And here is a pro tip. Set up account alerts. Many card issuers allow you to receive notifications for transactions over a certain amount or international purchases. This way, if someone tries to use your card without permission, you'll know immediately. Remember, a lost or stolen card doesn't have to lead to financial chaos. Look at this mess. Bills everywhere. Credit card statements, utility bills, subscriptions. It feels like a never-ending cycle, doesn't it? But what if I told you simplifying your payments could save you time, money, and a lot of stress? First things first, consolidate. If you have multiple credit cards or loans, consider a balance transfer or a personal loan to combine those debts. According to experience, managing fewer accounts can lower chances of missing a payment and can help keep your credit score healthy. Next, automate your payments. Set up automatic payments for fixed expenses like rent and utilities and avoid late fees. And always keep an eye on your bank account to ensure that you have enough funds. Research shows that automation can reduce the chance of late payments by 30%. And don't forget to negotiate your due dates. Call your credit card company or service providers to see if you can align your payment dates with your paycheck schedule. This way, you'll always have the funds ready when it's time to pay. Simplifying your monthly payments isn't just about less stress. It's about gaining control. You are taking the reins of your financial future one simplified payment at a time. Now breathe easy, you've got this. Coffee and credit card rewards. What a beautiful combination. You are sitting on a gold mine of perks, yet most people only scratch the surface. But not you. Here's your first tip: maximize your categories. Some cards offer high rewards in specific categories, thinking groceries, dining, or gas. And don't forget the sign-up bonuses. Many credit cards offer substantial bonuses if you meet a spending threshold within first few months. For example, you might see offers like earn $200 after spending $500 in the first 3 months. That's free money for doing what you already do, shopping. Also, keep an eye on promotional offers. Your card issuer might run special promotions, giving you extra points for certain purchases. Sign up for alerts and always check your email for exclusive deals. And here is a pro tip: don't let your rewards expire. Many credit cards have an expiration date for points or miles. Keep track of your rewards and plan to use them before they vanish. You don't want to watch your hard-earned points fade away into the abyss. Bottom line, if you want to use your credit card responsibly, it all comes down to staying smart with your money, paying off your balance, and avoiding interest like it's that one weird cousin at family dinners. Now, if you find my video useful and interested in financial education, don't forget to subscribe. And in the next video, we'll explore the best credit cards for building your credit.